Hi, I'm Jordan Knight, formerly of New Kids on the Block. Don't go anywhere. Profiles will be coming right up.
Welcome to Profiles. I'm Tiffany Walker. This week's guest is Jordan Knight, one of the original members of the 80s phenom New Kids on the Block. It's been 20 years since New Kids dominated the pop music scene when they placed their first 9 chart entries on Billboard's Top 10 list. New Kids on the Block would go on to sell over 60 million records and gain superstardom on a global scale. After a short break, we'll join our host Mickey Burns as he welcomes singer Jordan Knight to Profiles. Welcome back to Profiles. Back in the 80s, New Kids on the Block became the world's first successful boy band. They sold out at stadiums across the globe and made plenty of money. Besides ticket sales, roughly $100,000 was earned at each performance from the sale of t-shirts and other merchandise, which came out to $15 per audience member. Today, the 5 members of New Kids on the Block are husbands and fathers, and some, including Jordan Knight, are still making music. So let's join our host Mickey Burns on location at Ashford and Simpson Sugar Bar in the heart of New York City as he welcomes singer and songwriter Jordan Knight to Profiles.
I never want to feel that again. And if you go away, girl, you're taking my heart with you. If you go away, girl, you're breaking my heart in two. If you only stay, girl, I promise you the world. So please don't ever go away.
Jordan Knight.
Hey, how are you?
Welcome to our show, Profiles.
Thank you.
A pleasure meeting you. Singer and songwriter. Of course, one of the legendary original members of the 80s phenom group New Kids on the Block. It was a big thrill for you, I guess, back as a young man.
I would say.
You're still a young man. For our viewers, you're 34 today?
34, yeah.
So you're aging well.
Thank you.
You bet.
I try.
Today, New Kids on the Block is actually celebrating, I couldn't believe it when I read it, 20th anniversary. Is that correct?
Actually, for me, yeah. Actually, yeah. I was 14. I was 14 when I joined.
And today you're 34.
Yep.
So it's 20 years.
20 years.
A lot of people have a hard time believing that. And today you have a busy and hectic solo career, and you're here in New York City today, appearing tonight at a great venue here in New York City, B.B. King's Blues Club.
That's right.
Looking forward to that, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Every time I come to New York, it's great. I have a really, really good fan base here, and everyone's really supportive.
Sure. Well, you have a good fan base everywhere, not only in the United States, by the way, but in Europe.
This is true. Actually, currently, I have a single out in Europe that's doing really, really well. In Spain.
It's called Don't Cry.
Don't Cry.
And it's currently...
It's currently one. It's been going back. It's been going 3-1 to 3-1, back and forth each week.
Well, congratulations. And I know you have a new single out and a new CD coming out July 27th called The Fix, or The Fix is the big hit from that CD, which is yet unnamed.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
I always save the name of the album for last,
Yeah.
just in case I come up with the song last minute or something happens last minute. Then I name it.
Your national tour, which will be promoting this new CD, obviously, and you'll be all over the United States. Starts September 22nd in San Diego. How many cities are you going to hit on this tour?
Maybe 30. Probably all the major markets. You know. Every major city, every major market.
So you've got a full schedule.
Oh, yeah.
Besides touring, which you'll be doing, you've also been busy of late taping the Surreal Life 3. That must have been a blast.
A blast, yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you're living with Charo,
right?
Hip-hop pioneer Flavor Flav. He must be a riot.
Yes.
Female action star Bridget Nielsen, actor and comic Dave Coulier, and also American Idol first season finalist Ryan Starr. Tell us about it.
It was For me, it was difficult.
I bet.
Anyone who sees it will know that I had a hard time doing it.
Really?
Just being taped 24 hours a day and being around the same people and being surprised with things that you have to do together is actually, while I was doing it, it was tough, and then after, it was like, that was really cool.
You like it?
It was almost like kind of going through boot camp where you have to work really hard and suffer, and then when you're done with it, you're really proud of yourself.
Sure. It must be difficult to give up your privacy like that when you're not used to doing so.
Exactly.
That's the big problem.
Yeah.
24 hours a day.
Everyone will see how I react to that.
Yeah, okay. And that'll start airing when?
September 6th.
So in the fall season.
Yeah.
You're out there. And you also did some, recently have done some interviews with VH1 which is a great show. I love the 90s.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy doing that?
I did enjoy doing it. Yeah, I love the 90s. I might have made a few enemies doing that. But,
Oh, really?
yeah.
You were honest about some of your opinions?
Yeah.
About the music of the 90s, huh?
Yeah. But
We'll look forward to that. Born and raised Boston, Massachusetts,
uh-huh.
with the other New Kids on the Block.
That's right.
Heavily into athletics. And I read somewhere that you were also one of the better break dancers in Boston, as was, I think, Danny Wood, back when you were a young guy.
That's right, yep.
That was the activity of choice, huh? Break dancing?
Break dancing was big time. Break dancing and popping and actually doing graffiti.
Was it big then? Don't say that in New York.
I
Oh
know.
my! Because we finally have it under control here. It's been pretty good.
Well, we picked it up from you guys.
Okay. That's what they say. Everything originates in New York,
That's
doesn't
right.
it? Of course, you, as a young man, you were immediately got involved with New Kids on the Block. But if you hadn't gone into music, what might have Jordan Knight done with his life?
It's hard to tell. I knew so early what I was going to do.
You just knew it.
Yeah, so I never really gave it a thought, really.
Now, yourself, John Knight, Danny Wood, Joey McIntyre, and Donnie Wahlberg. I didn't realize this, but you hold the distinction of doing something that not even Madonna, the Beatles, and Elvis could accomplish. You know what that is?
No.
Placing your first 9 chart entries on the Billboard's top 10. That's quite an accomplishment. Nobody else has accomplished that.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you must be very proud of that. Did you realize that everything you were putting out early on in your career was like this successful?
I knew it was successful, but I didn't know
To what extent?
To what extent?
Some of your achievements, which include record-breaking live show attendance and sales, not only in the United States but on a global scale. 60 million records sold, 13 hits on the Billboard Hot 100, and 3 number ones between 1988 and 1994. So as the first boy band, you certainly raised the bar high for those that followed.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I didn't know all that was going to happen. I mean, we just did our thing, and it just turned into a huge phenomenon.
All the things you do, yeah, makes me believe in you. Oh,
It's time to rock it old school style.
I believe in you, yeah. Hope that you believe in me. Oh, believe in you.
Stay right where you are. We'll be back with much more Profiles with Jordan Knight after these important announcements. Welcome back to Profiles. I'm Tiffany Walker. Besides his achievements with New Kids on the Block, Jordan Knight has also found success as a writer and producer. In 1990, he co-produced and co-wrote I'll Be Your Everything for Tommy Page. The song went to #1. And in 1999, Jordan enjoyed top 10 success as a writer once again with Give It To You. And his current single, which he also wrote, Don't Cry, is presently #1 in Spain. Now back to Mickey Burns with the former New Kid, Jordan Knight.
Anyone can make you sweat.